I with the girl them day, where them day? I say you don't know my style already. Right now I feel like if I day in Tennessee, cause every girl I look on is a Tennessee. I tell these girls talking.
Well, you don't know my style already. This is the boy Fligh, and we're here with Space Boy Fligh behind the mic. Boom. Well, I born inspired making music, and I know when most babies come out the womb crying, I come out the womb singing. So I've been done born inspired from morning, you don't know. Well, my stage name be my childhood play name. So after I couldn't really get no convincing artist name, I just use my nickname from the hood. And I say, yeah, that is what I do. That is one name right there, Fligh. If you know Tall World Cup, you're going to know the Officer Fligh. Yeah, so basically I get the name of Officer Fligh from Tall World Cup, yeah. It's a vibe, my process does vary, you know. Sometimes it go easy, sometimes I deal with it the easy way, sometimes I deal with it meticulously, you know what I mean? It's just the vibes I just get from the rhythm or what feeling to express myself with now. Yeah, so it's interchangeable. Well, to be honest, right, like, if I listen to a rhythm and a rhythm going 2-2-2-2, you know, so for some people it's easy to find a melody go 2-2-2-2. But I believe in complementing through contrast. So I go try to find a melody with contrast but still sound good to the rhythm and then try to lay down the lyrics span after. You know what I mean? Well, doing music, just like doing anything in life, I always come with a lot of challenges, you know what I mean? Sometimes you find your music don't get out as you want it, you don't get the bookings, you know what I mean? Sometimes just getting forget the music done is a challenge too, you know what I mean? So you get different challenges, man. Sometimes people don't appreciate and understand the artist you just put out. You catch where I'm coming from. Yeah, so it get real challenges, but we just have a fight with it still. Well, I mean, what I don't even know, cause for me personally, I don't think we have much of an industry. Cause if we have industry, that means is year-long manufacturing of music and thing. And I think it's mostly seasonal. You know what I mean? But tourism is seasonal, and they say we have the tourism industry too, so you know. Things like, you know, to get your royalties on music is a struggle. To even just get your music out there is a struggle. To get your music out there in St. Vincent is a struggle by itself, much as to get out there to the world. You know what I mean? I don't think there's no one person to blame. I think like everybody had to be proud of you know. Everybody had proud of the local package, and they have pushed that like, yeah, this is the best thing we have to offer. Fearlessly, we have pushed out to the wall and they have support the thing year round. It's not just a one-man thing, it's not a pointing finger. I just think collectively, we as a nation supposed to feel proud of what we have. Because we have a lot of great talent here, and you know, we're supposed to rally behind them. And even the artists supposed to rally behind the artists so that don't go on, you know what I mean? Everybody just want to isolate themselves, but that is how we're supposed to move. We're supposed to push each other into the world, you know what I mean? Yeah. I got a few favorite songs. Farmer. I be like shaking it, cause you know how everybody been in the studio, been just vibes now. Yeah, so we just feed off each other energy, and I guess that's why at that time the shaking it had the bounce, so we keep living on. I could feel it in it too. It's a couple others, you know what I mean? Like I enjoy moments, and I get certain moments when like we create certain things, and I appreciate those moments, and like even in different studios, you know what I mean? Even Star Studio down back, you know what I mean? We had last year by you know what I mean? So it had rare moments in studios where I have a pixel. Yeah, let's enjoy recording by Alan Shack too. My man. My first choice for our collaborators was my brethren from the Junction. Then this was my first choice. Any collab, then this was my first choice. Yeah, well, my Junction brothers them, so. You know what I mean? After that, I open to collab with anybody, but if you're talking international, you know what I mean? I feel like I feel like I depend on kind of versatility where I should be singing with like man like Burna Boy and Ed Sheeran and them kind of thing, you know what I mean? Some different kind of vibes. Anyone will pay me, whichever one pay me the most money, it don't matter. Once I get in the blind, I get the payment, brother. Yeah, somebody just passed me a little fizzy bubbly. When I quench it to us, you don't know. If me do music, me going to exist. You know what I mean? Yeah. I think I get another profession. I mean, I good at other things, and I could cook, I could do trade work. I'm a teacher, you know what I mean? I'm a great sales agent, you know what I mean? I could do real things, I'm a what do you say? Jack of all trades. Yeah, but I'm a master of the music, so that is my sole purpose, really and truly. But I keep it real, right? You see, from the time I say you don't know my style already, when I start to pick up that slogan, all my music represent Fligh as a person, so I can't even explain who I be as a person too much for you now. But just my music does represent me. Like whatever I feel, whatever I thinking, suggestively, however, you know, the way how I see the world is that how my music does represent it. You know what I mean? Yeah, I go change the fight down. You know what I mean? I go change all them little barriers, all them things with the artists, them and suffer for they can get money, and you know, I go change the fact that there's a lack of knowledge. You know what I mean? They need to open up the gates and let people understand what they're doing with music. You know what I mean? Because a lot of we don't know. What we're doing, we just put on music and we don't understand. You know what I mean? And we need to get an education. I think Vince need like a real record label. You know what I mean? We're actually making it their job for invest in the artists. Like, you know what I mean? Signing artists and investing them and putting them out there, you know what I mean? All them things. Of course, you don't know. Soca Monarch 2023. That's now is one of the highlights of my career, you know what I mean? And I remember when I get the first track we actually reached pan radio, like, you know what I mean? Where DJs been actually spinning without me, which was too much pressure in 2017. You know what I mean? And when my first performance then, boy, I got a serious boy off a stage. But then from then on, you don't know it's off from there. Started getting brave and, but yeah. Well, so far, naturally, you know, without doubt, is the Soca Monarch is the biggest achievement. But for me personally, different than that, my biggest achievement is still putting out music, because for the things I don't go through, just still standing here and getting a little buzz still and get a little familiarity amongst the people them. That is an achievement in itself, you guys. So you have to keep striving to achieve more of that too. How do I define success? Well, me ain't really no lexicon, no. But, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, once you put your mind to something and you reach your goal and you get through with it and you feel it in your heart that you get through, you know what I mean? Sometimes we just want more. But you have to give thanks. You have to give thanks for where you already achieved and where you don't reach. You know what I mean? Don't stop supporting. Like, share, subscribe. Bingo. Never give up. You know what I mean? Just never give up. Don't quit. I always believe. Stay dreaming. Stay believing. I plan for world domination. The biggest plan right now, world domination through the music. You gonna see what's going on. So we get a big bad rhythm called the thump out rhythm. I don't know if the interview come before the thump out rhythm or the thump out rhythm come before the interview, but trust me, the one they're going bad. You know, and I get some different works coming out differently. You don't know how to pour me ragga for try go hit in the park still, cause you don't know. Yeah, so they're coming out too. But look out for the thump out rhythm. Yeah, so you know, you could find me on all social media platforms. Instagram Fligh 2784, Fligh, and Facebook. You know what I mean? Fligh 784 on TikTok. You know what I mean? If you want to find me, you could catch me up Junction or by the clinic bar. Otherwise, I catch me on the road when I do my work. And I will read me if I have time for them, which them tell me. So yeah, the two ends you could find me, the clinic Junction. Everybody just try to spell it F-L-Y, F-L-Y-Y is F-L-I-G-H. So it's flight without the T. You know what I mean? Because my fly is not the bugger, my fly represents levitation. You understand? The action. Not the noun, the verb, not the noun. Thank you. Yeah, so I just want to big up first and foremost the fans them. You don't know. Big up the producer them, you don't know. Big up the one skills. You know what I mean? He's who really supporting the Fligh behind the scenes right now, you don't know. Big cuz, you don't know. Big up the skills. Yeah, big up the Junction massive. Yeah, big up the Brown family and the clinic bar cause, you know, them there's another architect in the team. And just big up St. Vincent in the whole, big up Space Boy Fligh, IKTV Boom, the whole team. You know what I mean? For the supporting the venture still, yeah. Yeah, so you don't know the style already. It's the boy Fligh. Featuring it with Space Boy Fligh, so you don't know it's two Flighs in the building. And this is behind the mic. Yeah.
You don't know my style already. Spin your bumper like fun. Spin your bumper like fun. Wind it up on your man. Yeah. Can you? Wind it up on your man. Spin your bumper like fun. Wind it up on your man. Spin your bumper like fun. Wind it up on your man. Spin your bumper like fun. You don't know my style already. Can you whine and dip? Can you turn and twist? Can you swing them hips? Oh, you acrobatic. So can you jump and flip? Open your head and split. All up in your business. Just try to find out what they do, what they do. Tell me with that bumper do, girl. What they do, what they do. Tell me with that bumper do, girl. What they do, what they do. Tell me with that bumper do, girl. What they do, what they do. This is what I want from you. And why you keep wind up on this one? Bump and grind up on this one. Get man, get wild up on this one. Took left, took right up on this one. To defend and sell up on this one. Like come right up on this one. Strike moves and sell up on this one. 6-2-1, climb up on this one. Bump and jump, come move back. When she whine and she look back. Cock up your leg, push your foot back. They spread it out, let me shoot that. Look that, open up like a boot. That thumping out like a boombox. And she knock me down with the hook shot. Let me off, shout hallelujah. Can you whine and dip? Can you turn and twist? Can you sway them hips? Oh, you acrobatic. So can you jump and flip? Open your head and split. All up in your business. Just try to find out what they do, what they do. Tell me with that bumper do, girl. What they do, what they do. Tell me with that bumper do, girl. What they do, what they do. Tell me with that bumper do, girl. What they do, what they do. This is what I want from you. And why you keep wind up on this one? Bump and grind up on this one. Get man, get wild up on this one. Took left, took right up on this one. To defend and sell up on this one. Like come right up on this one. Strike moves and sell up on this one. 6-2-1, climb up on this one. Girl to bumper go ding dong. When she whine and the ding dong. Shiny girl want the ching chong. So set up chest like it's King Kong. If I never name Fligh high, then this white line I'm in wrong. And I have this quiz for you, girl. I hope you don't get nothing wrong. Can you whine and dip? Can you turn and twist? Can you sway them hips? Oh, you acrobatic. So can you jump and flip? Open your head and split. All up in your business. Just try to find out what they do, what they do. Tell me with that bumper do, girl. What they do, what they do. Tell me with that bumper do, girl. What they do, what they do. Tell me with that bumper do, girl. What they do, what they do. This is what I want from you. And why you keep wind up on this one? Bump and grind up on this one. Let man get wild up on this one. Took left, took right up on this one. Take defend and sell up on this one. Like come right up on this one. Strike moves and sell up on this one. 6-2-1, climb up on this one.